Hello and welcome to Tarot Speaks. This is your November 2018 checkup for Scorpio for the month of November. We'll be looking at the overall energies as well as your thoughts, your communications, your heart space, the energy that you're attracting as well as the energies you're giving out, what may be holding you back and what will help you move forward. The overall energies we have: the Princess of Winter, inquisitive, truthful, realistic, undiplomatic. Information that can help you, but which may also be difficult to hear. Speaking the truth with kindness, an indigo child or an adult. Elevation. You are making the conscious decision to raise your vibration of love. And workaholic. Workaholic is about taking the time out from work, or taking the time out from work and enjoying yourself, taking the time from working too much, or maybe you're overworking during this month. But you may receive a message in terms of maybe a promotion, and this will cause you to have to put more work in a certain job situation, or maybe you're trying to take a relationship or situation to the next level. You're being asked to be sure to include some sort of fun into your work. Allow yourself to relax a bit as you are taking things to a new level in terms of how you're communicating, the decisions that you are making. Try not to be too harsh when giving difficult information or difficult messages. Try not to be too harsh due to your overexertion and stress during the month of November. So you have some messages coming in about promotions or taking things to the next level, and you're being asked to lighten up a bit. So in your thoughts, we have Princess of Autumn. This is the Page of Pentacles. Studious, responsible, cheerful, mischievous. Happy news about your career, promotions, or scholarships. Well thought out plans that go perfectly, needing a little push to get going. Discernment. You are developing the skill to distinguish love from fear and truth from illusion. Mysticism. Not knowing all of the information about a situation, not knowing what's coming. Also, having maybe some dreams or some premonitions, but also this is about going into the unknown, or maybe some hidden information about particular individuals or situations. But what I'm seeing is that you're trying to use your discernment when it comes to new opportunities that are presenting themselves to you, in order to make sure that you're not falling into any pitfalls or traps during this month. You're trying to get to the next level in terms of your projects and your work situations. Things are just getting off the ground, so you're very focused on the details of the situation, focusing on saving your money and making the right choices. And be careful that you're not being deceptive in terms of finances. Use your discernment when it comes to where your finances are going, and making sure that you have a return on your investment, and not giving to situations not knowing the outcomes or not knowing where your money is going. Use your discernment this month. In terms of your communication sector, we have the Two of Autumn. This is the Two of Pentacles. Bring fun into everything that you do, juggling multiple priorities or jobs. An exceptional talent for multitasking. Purpose. You possess the determination and dedication to consciously demonstrate love. And destiny. So, destiny is about how opposites may attract. So overall, what I'm seeing is that make sure whatever you're investing in, you may have to have some sort of communication about making a choice as to go after your destined path, or go after something that makes you feel like you have a sense of purpose. You want to choose a work situation, or choose a work situation that best fits your talents and your gifts during this month. So you may be communicating that to someone, or having a conversation about the position that you hold within a certain company, or within relationship, group dynamic, or what have you, and you want to do things with a sense of purpose and determination that is going to bring you a sense of growth and connectedness with others. Your heart space. The Prince of Spring. This is the Knight of Wands. Charming, self-confident, passionate, restless. Immediate action. A challenge you can successfully manage. A passionate relationship. This can be a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. We have empathy. You feel and understand the emotions of another in the service of love. And grief. Suffering from a loss and understanding that losses bring a sense of growth. So you may be very determined when it comes to your emotions in order to overcome some sort of grief that you may have experienced in the past in regards to your emotions, in regards to what you have been passionately going after. And maybe you did not receive what you wanted out of the situation, and you're being asked to bring a level of understanding when it comes to the opinions and the thoughts of others. If you have been trying to connect in a certain situation and it's not working out, maybe you have this have suffered a loss, or someone in your environment has suffered a loss. So you're being asked to be sympathetic to other people's emotions and understanding that other people have feelings too, but also evaluating what feelings, your experiences that are driving your actions. Any losses that may be driving your actions. So you may be, let's say, maybe something is holding you back from your past that doesn't allow you to stick around in situations with the Knight of Wands. Or you have this flighty energy because you're afraid to go through any situations that may cause you some sort of grief. This is what you need to evaluate in terms of receiving some sort of messages, or maybe some reckless behaviors that may have caused you some grief due to you not healing emotionally. Especially with the workaholic card, overexerting yourself in situations, trying to get to the next level. So be careful with where you're directing your energy, and understand when it comes to other people's emotions as well as your own, and how they fuel the actions of the people around you. So grief and loss can either help you to move forward in a positive way or cause reckless behavior. In terms of what you're attracting, we have the King of Spring. This is the King of Wands, Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. Innovative, inspiring, wise, theatrical, a financial windfall. Your leadership skills are needed now. An unexpected supporter of your cause. Tolerance. You appreciate others' points of view because you sense the love in everyone. And instinct. So this is the energy that's coming in. The ability to be determined to move forward. You're looking at other people's point of view, as well as having a sense of direction when it comes to what it is that you want to accomplish. You may have someone coming in and you're being asked to use your instincts and not to look towards the past, but to look towards the future with the instinct card. Don't look back on old situations. Try and move things forward. Whether you decide to accept an offer or not, realize that if you're going to accept a particular offer, that you can't look back on the past and bring up the past. Maybe there's some secrets of the past that needs to be revealed. But other than that, don't look back in terms of falling back into old patterns of behavior. Be very determined to move forward and take everyone's input into consideration. When it comes to how the energy that you're expressing, or what you're being, how you're being viewed, you have the Seven of Winter. There is a better choice. Not seeing things clearly, running away from the truth of the situation. Cause and effect. You are aware that the love you create in your thoughts is an agent of change and the foundation of your results. And confusion. Confusion is about knowing that you're being guided through confusion, through anything that may be causing confusion. So with these three cards, what I'm getting is there may be some sneaky behavior that's affecting your ability to see things clearly. So you're going to have to rein in on or get away from situations that cause confusion. These could be your own thoughts, your own negative thoughts. These could be the thoughts that others are projecting onto you. But I feel like this is your energy of expressing or showing yourself. What I'm saying, maybe you've lied about something and it caused confusion. And you need to realize that fact that there is something that may have caused confusion within a group dynamic or between people, and you're not seeing the truth in the situation, or someone is running away from the truth of a situation because of how they're thinking of a situation. But you need to gain some sort of clarity. There needs to be, whatever this message is, may bring clarity that takes you to another level and brings you out of this confusion. And you need to make the time to really evaluate situations before jumping into them. Understanding that your negative thoughts create confusion within yourself and will also cause you to feel like you have to lie or deceive or run away from your responsibilities. But you will be guided through this confusion, through this time, as things begin to shift and change moving forward. So what will be holding you back, or what's holding you back? We have the Eight of Spring. Stress that comes from having too many things happening at once. Successful multitasking, sudden events or changes. And then we have ownership. You acknowledge your misdeeds and your accomplishments alike and learn to love them all as lessons. Vanity. This is about seeking recognition or seeking validation from others. So there may be a lot of communications coming in real swift. So what may be holding you back is a lot of information coming in. You're gaining wisdom from this movement, all of this information, all of these passionate messages. But you're learning lessons as well in terms of, or about, you're learning lessons about not seeking the approval of others, but managing your own tasks without seeking that approval. Understanding that the only approval you need is self-approval. Others may be seeing you as seeking the approval of others. Just by you gaining some sort of wisdom, just by you communicating or sending out so many messages. Things may be moving fast during this time. You may be accomplishing things fast and being recognized for your efforts. But don't always look for people to validate what it is that you're doing. Keep multitasking, acknowledging what it is that you need to do in order to tweak things or change things around. And don't seek any sort of validation from others. Just know that you're doing a good job. In terms of what will help you move forward, we have the Princess of Spring. This is a Page of Wands. Optimistic, enthusiastic, creative, and energetic. It's time to go after your dreams. Do something that expands your horizons. Let your creativity take flight. Responsibility. You are aware of the power of your thoughts and the amount of love you express. perfection. This is about understanding that you are perfect just the way you are. Raspberry understands that this is about raspberries growing perfect as they are. They don't need makeup. They don't need nothing to dress it up or to improve it. They already have what they need to be perfect. So with the principle of spring, responsibility and perfection, what I'm saying is you need to take some sort of action towards what it is that you want, but also take responsibility for your actions, for your own projects. It's like gaining a sense of responsibility when it comes to your bills, understanding what it is that you need to progress, understanding that you won't do things perfectly. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to show up in a way that seems perfect, but doing things in a way that allows your creativity to be expressed, taking responsibility for your actions, knowing that you are not perfect, understanding that this is how you must interact with others as well. So when it comes to this communication that comes in about taking things to a next level, take responsibility by not allowing yourself to judge a situation as being imperfect because it's just getting off the ground or because it doesn't look like the way you thought it should look. It's time to expand your horizons. It's time to see things from another perspective, a higher perspective. Everything that comes doesn't come in the perceived package that you would have liked it to. So take responsibility for your thoughts and how you think of people and situations and the energy that you're giving to these situations. Realize there's no need to be perfect, just to be yourself as you create the life that you want, as you create the things that you want moving forward. So overall, you may receive some sort of message. Maybe, like I said, a promotion in your job, taking a relationship to a higher level, needing to take the time off of work or to make time to have some fun when it comes to taking a vacation or taking a break. Maybe dealing with some sort of illness with the grief card. You may not know what the future holds, but you're communicating in a way that you're making some choices when it comes to your communication. There's some choices in order to bring balance to situations within your finances, within your stability in your home life. You're being asked to look forward to the future without any judgments on yourself, especially with the vanity card being here. Trying to seek recognition from others. Because as you're trying to seek recognition from others, trying to get other people to recognize what you're doing, it sort of puts you in a place where you feel like you have to be perfect to do certain things or to show up in a situation. And it's time for you to look at things from a different perspective when it comes to that. You may not know the outcome of a situation or how it will turn out, but in order to eliminate some of this confusion within yourself, you're going to have to either communicate what it is that you want moving forward to bring clarity to situations, but use your intuition when moving forward. Don't look back on the old situations. Don't look back and think, I coulda, shoulda, woulda did this way. It's like really releasing that sense of loss. Letting go of any sneaky behavior, lies, deceptions, seeking validation from others in order to be perceived as perfect. It's time to go after what you want unapologetically, is what I'm getting. So that you can reach that next level. You may be in a job where you have to communicate. You have to stand up in front of a group of people within your workplace. And maybe your communication raises the vibration within the workplace by changing the perspective of other people when it comes to you. So I'm going to pick some more cards, get a little bit more information. Well, from what I see, there's some sort of communication coming in regards to a job. Now, you may lose a job, and that causes some sort of grief. And now you need to find a way to be recognized by new employers. They're telling you, don't look back on your old ways, your old habits. Don't allow yourself to feel like you have to be perfect in order to get certain positions. You may have to go into a situation where you don't know all of the information or you don't know how to do everything. But don't let that grieve you. Don't let that put you in a place of stagnation. Don't allow it to stop you from moving forward. Whatever you need to learn, either take up those classes, ask for the training, or see if there's training available for what you want. Don't be misleading or deceptive, because it's only going to cause confusion. It's only going to stagnate you and keep you in confusion. You're going to learn something about how your thoughts influence how your thoughts and your communications influence your destiny, changes the scheme of things. How you show up really changes how or what happens in a particular environment. How it affects yourself as well as other people. When you're trying to gain some sort of validation or recognition, you're going to see how it holds you back from really expressing who you truly are. And you're being asked to let that go and move forward. Understanding you don't have to be perfect. But to let go, relax a bit, as I said in the beginning, because you may be overworked trying to get to the next level. And then it's coming off, your communication is coming off as harsh and cutting, maybe a little erratic. Okay, we have sacral chakra and believe and succeed. So you have the opportunity in front of you to move things forward. You will gain recognition for your efforts. People will begin to recognize what you have and how you have changed and grown in the projects you've been working on. You just have to believe in yourself. You don't need the recognition of others to attain some sort of success. You have what you need in order to get success, to move you forward. You just have to focus on what direction you want to take things when it comes to this mysticism card and detachment. Okay, so we're going to look at this. You have what it takes to move things forward and be successful. It's just going to be determined, or your thinking and as far as what you're investing in mentally. You're going to have to discern what's the truth and what's a lie in a situation. Are you lying to yourself in a situation and running away from the truth of how you are actually capable of accomplishing things, but maybe you're coming from a space of fear because you don't know what the future holds. But you're going to have to use your discernment when it comes to where you're investing your time and your energy, because you have what's necessary to move forward. You're just going to have to really take a evaluation of how to get to the next level without being deceptive and without overworking yourself. Yeah, confront. So this is the moon card. We're talking about confronting your fears. Those confronting those issues from your childhood. Really stepping out into the unknown, stepping out into the world, believing in yourself, knowing that you can overcome any obstacles. If there's any hidden things or any secrets that are being kept, they need to be revealed, or they will be revealed. You know, everything comes to the light eventually. So if you're having dreams, you may have dreams about something and it brings something to light in terms of your internal world. You know, what's holding you back, what's keeping you stagnant, or what's keeping you from overcoming this grief that you may be feeling. At the bottom of the deck, we have listen. So we're talking about listening to your intuition this month in terms of what direction to take things, what to be passionate about. What do you want to be recognized for? What do you want to be recognized for having? Facing your fears when it comes to being yourself. Intuitively understanding what it means to be yourself and not follow along with the crowd. So there may be some sort of information that you receive that really brings you to a higher level of understanding what it is you've been working on and how you can cut out situations that aren't working for you, cut out the facades or leave things behind that aren't going to bring you the success that you want. You may be dealing with situations where there's some sort of deception and you need to come out of those deceptive situations. You or someone else around you may be hiding something and it's causing confusion for other people. Because you're trying to get attention, or someone trying to get attention is holding you back from moving forward towards what's destined to be. But it's time to reach a higher level when it comes to your work, your family life, your projects, taking the time out to enjoy yourself, to see the brighter side of things, to paint the picture of what you want moving forward. And this is going to be require your intuition, your higher thinking about what it is you have and how you can use what you have to push you forward into the future and through these fears and through these through the unknown, to guide you through the unknown. So what these four cards are saying is that you have the intuition necessary to bring you to a place of success and guide you through any fears, guide you through any situations that are secretive or anything that you may have been hidden. You will be guided through them if you are not the one keeping the secrets. But you do have the Seven of Swords. So be careful of white lies or lies and deceptions, stealing, taking from others, causing confusion. Use your higher wisdom in order to elevate yourself to a higher place to where you can cut that energy out. Bringing the truth to situations. Looking forward to the future and not to the past. Not allowing the past to hold you back. So, I hope these messages were helpful to you. Please like, share, and subscribe. Comment below. Let me know how these videos are resonating for you. And if you'd like a personal reading, my information is in the description box. Thank you so much to my new and my old subscribers for watching. And until next time.